Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Mike's Diner. I'm Chef Mike. It's good to see you. It's been a long time, I know. I hope everybody's been healthy. I hope everybody's been taking care of their business and social distancing. Today, we're going to cook something. It's not that hard. It's pretty easy. It looks like there's a lot going on. I understand that. It's inexpensive, and it makes you look like you know what you're doing. Okay, so let me show you what we're doing. Today we're going to do chicken fried steak with some fresh string beans and some mashed potatoes. Now I know a lot of you saying you're probably looking at my box over here of the instant mashed potatoes, but who gives a damn? Once in a while you got to go use that. It's simple, it's easy, and it's cheap. These are the fresh string beans. They sell them in a bag. There ain't nothing wrong with these string beans. On the bottom of this, I have a big scoop of butter and a big scoop of minced garlic. What I like to use, and you might say something about this too, but I don't care. See the Montreal steak, the seasoning that you put on steaks out there? I like having them on my string beans. You don't need a whole lot, just a little bit to give a little bit of texture to what you're eating there, a little bit of taste. That's all you need. Now let me show you this. Now I know there's a lot of different things that you can do to cook chicken fried steak. I get that. And whoever says, well, this is the way I do it, and this is my design, it's because they've seen someone else do it. So whenever you hear that, they're pretty much full of shit. This is what I've seen and picked up over the years. Watched my mom do it. And this is a round steak that you tell the butcher, hey, put it through the machine and tenderize it. And if you can see it, you see how it's all broken up? Now a lot of people might hit it with something. I don't like doing that. I just tell the butcher, hey, put it through the machine. Now over here, I have Italian breadcrumbs. Okay, any kind of breadcrumbs you can get at your store, but I like the Italian style. I mix it with a little bit of garlic salt. And I also put in a little bit of the seasoned pepper. In all honesty, that's what I like. You could do whatever you like, but you do need the breadcrumbs to help it stick on the way that I do it. There's a lot of people that do it other ways. This is Mike's Diner's way. Right here we have a couple eggs and a little bit of milk. Not a whole lot of milk, but more eggs than milk. What we're going to do is we're going to take the meat, we're going to dip it in, get a good coat of the egg, and we're going to throw it right in that breadcrumbs. Okay? And then we're going to cover that real good. And then we're going to throw it again, right in the egg again. We're going to double dip that egg. And we're going right back into the breadcrumbs. And get a good coating. Push down on it. Now I've showed you this before. I'm going to show you again. How do you know your oil's ready? Because it's got to be hot. Here's how you do it. You see that right there? You see how it's boiling a little bit? That tells you go ahead, Chef Mike. We're ready to go. So I'm going to take that first one. And I'm going to lay it just like that. Oh, that looks beautiful. And so we can kind of give it even. I'll hurry up on the next one. Give a little hit on that real quick. Double dip it. Make a mess because you know I like to piss off my wife. We've already talked about that. Press down on it. Lift it up and there you go. Boom. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Let me wash off my hand. All right. So now you take a look at this. So you say, how do you know when it's ready? Well, all you got to do is watch it. And then we're going to take that corner and lift it up a little bit. And if it looks cooked, turn it over. Not that hard. Take your string beans, mix it around a little bit. Now what do I have here? I have water boiling. That can boil for a while. There's no rush on that. You got to remember when you're cooking, everything is timing. When is this going to be ready to this and this? I don't have to worry about that mashed potato until I have all my chicken fried steak cooked. This is no big deal because as soon as you cook it all, you can put it on extremely low or even turn it off. Because of this cover, it's going to stay hot. This is the one that cools down fast, the mashed potato. So you want to wait on that. If the wife gets home at 5 o'clock and it's 4:39, everything's timing, right? You got to time it so it's all hot. But think about this for a second. Everybody's in this same rat race. Trying to get by, pay the bills, deal with just everyday life. And it ain't easy. And we still got to eat. Some of you guys, you got little kids. They're doing that virtual learning, which ain't easy. So you're trying to make meals in between all the havoc. This is a nice meal that's inexpensive. And it's quick. And it goes a long way. What kid doesn't like mashed potatoes? And when we have this chicken fried steak, once we're all done, I'm going to make a little gravy that goes on top of it, which is even more easier. And when you put the whole meal together on a plate, it looks like a $20 plate, but in reality, it's not. Brown steak is cheap. The bag of greens are cheap. Box of mashed potatoes, come on, they go forever. So this is good for everybody. So now we're going to take some time and let some of this cook. And we'll come back to you in a minute, okay? Okay, guys, now I want you to take a look at this. When do you turn it over, Chef Mike? Come here, I'll show you. If you can, just take a good look at those corners. Can you see the goldenness of the corner? Once it starts doing that, lift it up a little bit. Okay, see it? See how that looks? It's time. Do it. Lord have mercy, look at that, huh? Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. You should get a prize if you finish eating this piece right here. That's massive. My string beans are doing pretty good. They're about 95%. I've got it on extreme low. The water is boiling. Who cares? Put the flame down. That can stay doing that. Remember, we're on a time limit. Okay guys, we're at that point now where everything's pretty much done. I've added the mashed potatoes in here. All I did was added some butter until I get some looseness going on, and as you can see, we're good to go there. I have the remnants of cooking all the chicken fried steak, which you can see right here, and I'm gonna now make the broth that goes over the chicken fried steak. So, like I told you before, I make a big mess for my wife because that's what she does. She cleans all that up. That's the deal we have. You guys should do that at home. It works well. I'm going to take some flour. I'm going to dump it in there. Big scoop. I'll do a little bit more. Okay? I'm going to turn this down just a tad. It's too high. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this around. I need something else. So. This is the oil and the grit, and you want all that stuff in there. I'm going to put a little bit more oil. Just a tad. And I'm going to mix all that with the flour. You notice I didn't put a whole lot of flour. Some people like to use condensed milk in a can. Some people like to use buttermilk. It doesn't really matter. Use a little bit of milk. And really, how much do you use, Chef Mike? How many people are you feeding? Look at all this meat right here. That's not all going to go tonight. We're not going to eat all that. But you definitely have to have enough to do some mixing. And this is all you do. You keep on mixing. And this is going to thicken up as you continue to mix. The only thing I'll do right now that I want you to do, even though it looks like it's already done, but it's not, I'm going to put in some seasoned pepper. You can see how much, because the gravy with pepper is really nice. Everybody likes that. You see that? It's already thickening up. And I need that to go a little bit further, so we're going to put a little bit more milk in. I need it more thinner. There we go. I told you I'd make a mess. All right. That looks pretty good right there. You're looking for a pancake kind of mix? I think that's going to be good enough. So you go ahead and turn it off. Take one of these bad boys. Put some string beans on there. Take some of the taters. Put a little bit of pepper on those taters. Come on over here and get a scoop. Oh yeah. Look, and see the way that falls down on that? See that? That's what you want. And there it is. Chicken fried steak with a little bit of that gravy, some mashed potatoes, and some string beans. It's a mess, I ain't gonna lie. But it's good, and after a hard day's work, there's not any person that won't love eating that. So I thank you for tuning in. Thanks for the subscribers. Thanks for all your comments. I try to get to them when I can. I wish you well. I hope your family stays healthy. And we'll be at it again. Until then, take care. God bless. And I'll see you next time.